Hello. All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. As you know, the month of May is jam-packed, and there'll be something, boy, it seems like about every evening, concerts coming up. But this evening is one of my favorites because it's the time that we get to gather together and just appreciate one another's accomplishments and hard work. One of my favorite quotes of all time comes from the great British runner Eric Liddell of Chariots of Fire fame. He once said, "God made me fast, and when I run, I feel his pleasure." God made me fast, and when I run, I feel his pleasure. This is one of the greatest runners in history, and yet he was saying, the Lord gave me a gift, and when I use it, when I run, I'm not doing it for the roar of a crowd. I'm doing it just to feel the Lord's pleasure, to do the thing that I was created to do, the thing that he gifted me with. I run because I feel his pleasure when I do the thing he made me for. A lot of you students have been given really special abilities and talents. And when you just go all out for those things that God made you for, just do it for the joy of feeling his pleasure. Now, you're going to get some awards tonight, too, and that's nice. But the real award is just the applause of the audience of one, feeling his pleasure. So I just encourage you to feel that tonight and to just enjoy this moment where you get to sit back and go, yeah, I did give my best for the thing he made me for. So we're going to recognize that tonight. Last year, I made the mistake of offering a prayer before the prayer, and I was reminded this year there's a student that's going to do that. So welcome, and I'm going to invite Chloe Smith up to start us off with prayer.
Please bow your heads. Dear God, thank you that we're all here today to celebrate the success of so many students, and thank you for all the blessings that you've given to this school. Please be with every student tonight and help everything to run smoothly. We love you. In your name, amen.
Just send the checks. We'll take it. All right. This evening, as Mr. Will, I almost called you a doctorate. Man, you really got an award tonight. This evening, we are here to celebrate your students, academics, athletics, music, just their incredible gifts and talent that God has given each one of them. Every day, it is really exciting just to walk the halls and in between dress code violation, phone cells collect, and all that. It's really cool. No, I'm joking. It's really fun to actually see the talents that these kids have. This year it's been, the look at the art and the photography and things like that is just astounding to me. So this evening, we are here to celebrate. This evening, we are going to be led through this evening's program by Miss Lisa Moeller. She is going to be our MC of the evening, and she gets the beautiful challenge of trying to make everybody's name correct. I'm horrible at that, but we want to thank her for her willingness to be our hostess this evening as we come up and want to thank and enjoy this evening.
Do that. I was just joking with Mr. Knowlton that I'm going to run this like a cheesy, lodge comedian. How you folks doing tonight? Tip your waitress. I'm not, but I do have a question that sounds like that. Are there any first-timers in the house? Never been to awards before? We got a couple. Well, I'm going to share with you the insider's tip of all insider's tips. We have so many talented, gifted kids. And some of the awards, we have a long list of people, which is fantastic. The tip is, hold your applause until the end, or we will miss the tip-off of the NBA game that Mr. Wilkins wants to watch tonight. So, help me out, folks. All right, we are getting started. Put on the official old lady glasses. Let's do this. We're getting started with Mr. Knowlton's award. He has an Anatomy and Physiology award to give. Each morning at 8:55 in room 105, Mr. Knowlton has the privilege of teaching anatomy and physiology to some of the brightest students at SVA. Tonight we honor 3 of these students. Each Anatomy and Physiology Award recipient will also receive a Dr. Frank Netter Anatomy flashcard set. Dr. Netter has made tremendous contributions to the study of human anatomy. Hang on. Jazz hands.
You're doing great.
Thanks. Dr. Netter has made tremendous contributions to the study of human anatomy and is considered one of the best anatomy and medical illustrators. The first award is the Anatomy and Physiology Krebs Award. The Krebs cycle, as we all know, is the very center of cellular metabolism and the source of energy for cells. This process is constantly working, harnessing the available chemical energy of acetyl coenzyme A.
Nice, good job.
Thank you. Into the reducing power of NADH.
Giving me goosebumps.
I know. The recipient of this award is much like this cycle, working very hard day in and day out, consistently putting forth great effort. Mr. Knowlton is very proud of these students and their consistent hard work. The Krebs Award goes to Ellie Sauser and Ethan Morrison. Did you get the picture? We pause for photography. The second award is the Academic Achievement in Anatomy and Physiology Award. This two-part award is given to a student that, 1, consistently scores at a superior level, and 2, shows a true passion for the topic of study. The Academic Achievement in Anatomy and Physiology Award goes to Olivia Rovat. Excellent. Thank you. So my awards get to be the second one on the program. I figured I'd want to get it out of the way and keep going with other awards. I give out 2 awards, generally, and the one that I give out year after year, but the criteria continues to change, is the Literary Prize. Some years it's best improvement, some years it's best writer, some years it's for enthusiasm and passion for the subject. And this year, for sure, it is someone who is well-rounded in writing, literary analysis, and also has a cracking good Scottish accent. The Literary Prize goes to Brita Kuna. That is a good reaction right there. Thank you. I have one other award to give out, and that is my Communications Award. I have a Intro to Human Communications class that I teach at 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m. in the morning. Don't judge me. 8 in the morning. And at that point, as I study the body language or the nonverbal communication of my class, oftentimes it's a little lackluster. The scientist, Dr. Bird Wisdell, was actually, that's his real name, he was an expert in nonverbal communications. And I give out the Bird Wisdell Award to that student who shows their enthusiasm nonverbally and verbally. And I think the communications class has been made much richer by this student who is very passionate about having communications this year, Alexis Doolin. The next awards come from Mrs. Steffen. She, I believe like all teachers, honors something that I think is really important, which is diligence. It is one thing to kind of naturally take on a subject and feel like you're really great at it, and it's another thing to just plug away and keep working hard at things every single day. So she would like to honor students in the 9th, 10th, and 12th grade, which she teaches, with Diligence Awards. For the 9th grade Diligence Award, it goes to Aiden Barber. For the 10th grade Diligence Award, that one goes to Megan Constantine. And for our senior with the most diligence, that goes to Panina Biragiro. Is she here? Okay. Congratulate her for her diligence when you next see her. Ms. Galloway has the next awards. She also has 2 awards that she always gives. One is for Future Author, which is her College Writing Awards. She and I both teach 1 semester of college writing, and I know that there have been many talented writers in this senior class. And she would like to honor one in particular. The Future Author Award goes to Becca Shull. And of course, as a historical guru herself, she would like to give out a future historian of the year, pardon me, I'll get it right, Historian of the Year award as well. And that one is going to Toby Cambeeg. Thank you. We have one of our hardworking math teachers, Mrs. Rabuka. And she has a ton of awards for her fantastic students just about to happen here. We've got 2 for Algebra 1, 2 for Algebra 2, 2 for Algebra 2E, 1 for financial algebra, 4 for, yeah, lots, 4 total for financial algebra, so cross your fingers. For the Algebra 1, the top academic award, she is giving that out to Mariah Doolin. And for her second place academic award, she would like to give that to Keza Nyansenga. She must be home studying math. Algebra 2, we have the first semester top academic award, which goes to Madison Giampa. Also studying math. No? We won't. Yeah. Second semester, we also have a top academic award that goes to Gaia Paris. I told you. She had to load up again. Algebra 2E, we have a top academic award that goes to Emily Sauser. Hey, we got one. And for the second place academic award, that goes to Ava Hoover. 2 for 2. And the Financial Algebra Academic Award, we already know that this person is not here. It's Panina Birangiro. So give her a hand. What's that? Okay. Sorry, I needed to consult. We have a really great category, Financial Algebra Best Questions. Questions are the base of all learning, and we have 2 of those to give out. It is for Cameron DeCuna and Hayden Jobson. Mr. Jangum has awards to give out as well, and they all have fancy names of old Greeks. So we're gonna introduce them. First, for calculus and AP calculus, there are 2 awards. And they are both they're entitled the Newton-Archimedes Calculus Mathematics Awards. And they go to Noah Hahn, yes, and Isaac Collier-Freed. For those of you keeping score at home, that was my first visible name issue. Check. He also has some pre-calculus awards. There are 2 of those, and I'll call them one at a time. We have the Hipparchus Pre-Calculus Mathematics Award, and that goes to Ethan Morrison. All right, and the other pre-calculus award, pre-calculus 1, pardon me, there are still more pre-calculus 2. The other pre-calculus 1 award, probably one of my favorite award names of the night, it is the top second pre-calculus award, and it goes to Ellie Booz. For Pre-Calculus 2, we also have a Hipparchus Pre-Calculus Mathematics Award that goes to Malia Knowlton. And for our top second pre-calculus award, it's Seth Brohard. Enriched Geometry, there are also 2 awards. The first one being the Euclid Mathematics Award for Enriched Geometry, and that goes to Sydney Reed. And, I'll give him a second, the top second Enriched Geometry Award goes to Jordan Winston. For Geometry 1, we also have 2 awards. The Pythagoras Mathematics Award for Geometry. I remember the name from many years ago, but we also remember this name, Aisha Barrios Hernandez. And our top second Geometry Award, all-rounder, Brita Kuna. College Algebra. We have College Algebra 1 and 2, and 2 awards for each of those. Mr. Jangum loves an award. Can you tell? Yes, woo! So for College Algebra 1, his top first College Algebra award goes to Noah Stats. And the top second College Algebra Award goes to Ethan Morrison. Now we have somebody say it for me. Statistics. Thank you. The statistics. 2 awards for that as well. Top first statistics award goes to Megan Schull. And our other statistics award goes for the top second statistic awards, which is for Samantha Schneider. We also have some College Algebra 2 awards. The top first College Algebra award goes to Malia Knowlton. And then for the top second College Algebra Award, that goes to Seth Brohard. Mr. Jangum actually has a very special award to give out tonight. Our Advanced Placement Calculus class takes an AP exam at the end of their study. Of all of the students who take the AP test in the US, only about 20% receive a perfect score. We have 2 such students this year. Mr. Jangum has a trophy, and it is accompanied by a cash prize of $500 donated by David Brohard and an anonymous donor. The AP 5 out of 5 awards go to Garrett Johns and Becca Shull. This is Rebecca. Take the check. But wait, there's more. We also have, for the last math department award, we have a very special achievement. On the ACT, if you score 34 or higher on the math section, you're in the top 1% of test takers. Unsurprisingly, a full 36, the top score, is the rarest score of all. Just 0.313% of all test takers earned a perfect ACT math score. We are proud to say one of those 0.313%ers goes to SVA. This outstanding mathematical achievement will be lauded with a trophy and another cash award of $200 donated by David Brohard. And this award goes to Garrett Johns. I've just gotten a flash that Panina is here now. Panina, come on down. Let's show you what you won. The top academic award for financial algebra. One of the great classes that we offer here is entrepreneurship, which is taught by Mrs. Burns. She requires all the students, that's right, she requires all the students to present a business plan and does a version of Shark Tank.
Yes, that's...
Yeah. And she would like to honor 3 of her students this year. These students had an exemplary business plan and presentation and have exhibited dedication to the field of entrepreneurship beyond the classroom. The Entrepreneur of the Year award goes to Cameron DeCuna, Jaden Vandereet, and Mason Burns. Next up, we have the Spanish Awards given out by Mrs. Morosa. Learning a second language is certainly very challenging. So Mrs. Morosa would like to honor some students who are excellent, head and shoulders above. And she has 4 awards tonight, 2 for Spanish 2 and 2 for Spanish 1. For her Spanish 2 awards, we're going with what's on the program. Spanish 2, it will be first, and that is for Noah Hahn and Seth Brohard. And for Spanish 1, the awards go to Katie Brakey and Paul Papuanu. Bueno. Justin Janetsko, our esteemed biblical scholar, has 2 awards, or sorry, not 2 awards, 5 awards. Sorry, I was skimping on awards there. The first is for his Bible 1 class. And he has a special Bible Scholar Award to a student who has been a consistent biblical scholar. Let's call it that. Yeah. Need we say more? And that is Sydney Reed. We also have an Inquiring Mind Award, once again honoring the questions that people have and the way that students learn the best through being curious. And the Inquiring Mind Award for Bible 1 goes to Joanna Judd. who I am informed is in Florida right now. So maybe they're watching on the streaming. Bible 4. I also have two Bible Scholar Awards. They were both so scholarly that they both get an award, and those awards are for Samantha Schneider and Panina Birangiro. And because we have such exceptional seniors, there are also 2 awards for the inquiring mind. And those awards go to Alexis Doolin and Olivia Rovat. Wait. Mr. Janetsko also has one additional award, and this one I'm excited to see. Definitely a student who deserves the title of Above and Beyond. If you have witnessed some of our chapel programs, some really great movie making. Some of this stuff, I think. Yeah? The Above and Beyond award goes to Evan Alvarez. We have had a lot to clap about. I bet your hands are getting a little tired at this point. So thank goodness this is one of the long lists where you can wait all the way until the end. And I'll give you a little and the last person so you know. But this is going to be for the school letters. So if I can have class sponsors come up to hand those out. The Spring Valley Academy School Letter is presented in recognition of outstanding achievement. The following students have earned a school letter in one or more of the following categories: academic scholarship, music, and/or athletics. Please come forward when you hear your name, and we're all going to applaud you at the end. We'll give the sponsors a moment so we can do this in an orderly fashion.
For the long list.
Thank you.
It's a long list.
All right, here we go. Evan Alvarez, Aiden Barber, Sharon Barrios Hernandez, Haley Binkley, Clara Brohard, Jeremy Collier-Freed, Mariah Doolin, Michael Doolin. Come up. Come up. Thank you. Brooklyn Urbaugh, Rodil Espinoza Martinez, Caleb Fahey, Alexander Friedman, Vanessa Guzman, Madison Haper, Jaden Harris, Hope Himbazwa, Ava Hoover, Zachary Huff, Abigail Ineza, Hayden Jobson, Kai Knowlton, Nayeli Magana, Melody Melendez Galliano, Dushi Mahire, Miriam Niagena, Keza Nyansenga, Angelique Nyarmugusha, Leilana Palafox Stewart, Gaia Paris, Betsy Perdomo Zambrano, Chanel Price, Sydney Reed, Leslie Sandoval Castro, Elijah Shull, Chloe Sorensen, Lily Stevens, Mia Tan, Mika Tan, Amador Trejo, Kaveen Umarera, Iget Uwasasimbi, Brittany Vasquez, Mark Waite, and Vivian Walker. No. Yeah. There we go. We're good. Picture time. Hold those letters up. All right. You may go back to your seats. Next, we will have the Physical Science Department Awards. This is Mr. Zimmerman's area, and he is unable to be with us tonight as he is at a Lego robotics competition. However, you can imagine the descriptions of the awards in his voice to add to the experience. We'll start with the Niels Bohr Excellence in Chemistry Award. Niels Bohr is considered the father of modern quantum chemistry. His work serves as the foundation of modern atomic theory and chemistry. This award is given in recognition of achieving the highest average percentage through the first 3 quarters of the school year. Chemistry, we have 2 awards with a difference of 0.7% between them, and those go to Jeyu Marangezi and Aisha Barrios Hernandez. Mr. Knowlton is being our Zimmerman stand-in. You do. I was good. I can hardly tell the difference. The Enriched Chemistry Award, we also have 2 recipients for the Enriched Chemistry Award who had a difference of 0.3% between them. And those go to Mia Kabansag and Emily Sauser. Now we have the Angie Turner King Award of Chemical Communication and Service. Angie Turner King was a prominent black chemistry teacher whose mentoring led to several important mathematicians and scientists, such as Katherine Johnson and others. The award is given in recognition of the students who communicated chemistry effectively to others or consistently helped their peers in the learning process. For chemistry, we also have 2 awards, and those go to Ruth Maguaneza and Emily Funes Mejia. And for enriched chemistry, the Angie Turner King Award goes to Harper Oberer. Next, we have the Rutherford Award of Chemical Inquiry. Ernest Rutherford was a chemist who revealed the nucleus to us through insightful experimentation. This award is given in recognition of a student who combined insightful questions with an interest that extended outside of the classroom in learning more about chemistry. You may see that there are 2 awards in his hand. It's for Camden Montez and Katie Brakey. Save it for the camera. Next, we have the Forensics Investigator of the Year. This is in recognition of the student who maintained the highest grade through 3 academic quarters, and that is Leslie Sandoval. She's not here. The Einstein Award of Excellence in Physics. Does Einstein need an introduction? His insights guided many developments in modern physics. This award is given in recognition of the highest average grade through the first 3 quarters of the school year. If it were the Forensics Award, I could make a joke about investigating. Einstein, I'm kind of lost. All right, hold for touching moment. Malia Knowlton. Is she here? There you go. Next, we have the Andrews University Scholarship in Physics. Alumni? Yeah. This is in recognition of students who show promise as future physicists. This scholarship of $2,500 will become active upon the successful enrollment into a physics major at Andrews University. And this goes to Garrett Johns. The Archimedes Award of Engineering Excellence goes to a student that we have already determined is not here, but that is Gaia Paris. Mr. Zimmerman would also like to give out the Thomas Edison Award of Engineering Persistence in recognition of students who put in the time, effort, sweat, and sometimes tears to accomplish their projects, even with initial setbacks through 3/4. We have 2 of those awards, and they go to Vivian Reeves and Adlai Reyes. Next up, we'd like to recognize and honor our student council officers. This year, they have served our student body with events and fun things to do, banquets, etc. And we would like to honor them now. The president is Alexis Doolin, social vice, Katie Brakey, religious vice, Chloe Smith, secretary, Katie Fahey, and public relations, Janan Linares. I have another delightfully long list to read off next. And why I say delightfully is because it's the Honor Roll Award. The Honor Roll Award is presented to those students who have had a grade point average of 3.5 or above each quarter and who have been on the Honor Roll or Principal Scholar list for the first 3 quarters of the school year. Tonight, the following students are receiving this award. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your pin, and you may return to your seat after you receive your award. We will hold applause until the end. Brenda Amina, Clara Brohard, Mason Burns, Abby Clary, Madison Haper, Hayden Jobson, Janan Linares, Allison Martinez Palacios, Zaid McIntosh, Ruth Mugwaneza, Jacob Muje, Jayu Murangezi, Nathan O'Neill, Paul Papiano, Betsy Perdomo Zambrano, Chanel Price, Luis Rosario Rivera, Sophia Schrodel, Eli Shull, Jake Shull, Chloe Smith, Charlotte Uwase, Maya Waite, and Antoinette West. Once you've received your pin, you can return to your seat. They'll just catch pictures of you as you leave. At this point, we need to challenge Noah's photography skills. Little action shots. Mr. Engelman has a raft of unusual awards that he would like to give away this evening, the first being for his personal finance class. Who's heard of Dave Ramsey? I think if you've taken Mr. Engelman's class, you will have heard of Dave Ramsey. And he's giving out a Dave Ramsey Award for highest achievement to Keza Nyansenga. He's also giving out $1 million. Oh, is that giving it away? Right there. So maybe somebody else wants $1 million. Maybe the Rachel Cruz Award for High Achievement winner, Sydney Reed. He's got like a bunch of Harvard. That's a folder from Harvard. Maybe the closest I ever get. All right, that's okay. They're saving their money by staying home tonight.
Anybody who's been in my class in the past, I try to give $1 million to everybody who's been in my class, but not everybody's been. I got a whole bunch of them in my pocket right here. So if you've been there and you didn't get your $1 million last year or the year before, stop by the classroom tomorrow, this week. Yeah.
Translation, Mr. Engelman's making it rain tomorrow. Show up. He has other awards too. And these are very different from $1 million. There is a Golden 2x6 Award. We got the wrong length of board here. The Golden 2x6 Award for Highest Achievement. We have 2 of these, and they go to Kai Knowlton and Sophia Velasco. They also receive a tool set, duct tape, and WD-40. As every homeowner in the house knows, very good prizes. And then we also have the Golden 2x4 Award for High Achievement, which goes to Betsy Perdomo Zambrano. She is not here. She will have to pick up her lumber later. Ms. Maycumber has yearbook awards, and I will tell you, there is a lot of work that goes into our yearbook. The yearbook staff and club put in hours of work to create a beautiful book that captures life together this school year. We want to acknowledge the editor-in-chief who put in many hours of brainstorming, planning, coordinating our senior information, and leading in the creation of this year's yearbook. The editor-in-chief is Abby Clary. Ms. Maycumber is also on double duty as she sponsors both elementary and high school yearbooks, which is a lot of work. And she would like to award a Yearbook Superhero Award to recognize the amount of hard work that the student put into helping edit and polish the elementary yearbook. And that goes to Yearbook Superhero Samantha Schneider. I hope that you all have had the advantage of seeing Ms. Maycumber's photography work. She is a beautiful photographer available for hire for reasonable prices. Yeah. But she also teaches photography, so others can see through the lens and create beautiful art. And she says, a photographer captures the world in a unique way and makes others see things from a different perspective. This photography award acknowledges students from the photography class who have a unique way of looking at things and recognizes the natural eye that they have for capturing the world around them. We have 2 awards, one from first semester and one from second semester. First semester, Katie Brakey. Second semester, Sarah Hernandez. We have a digital art award as well, acknowledging a student who participated in and excelled at 3 different categories of digital art: graphic design, photography, and yearbook design. This year's recipient spent extra time creating unique projects for both photo and graphic design class and created many artist layouts for our yearbook, including this year's cover design. She is not here tonight, I believe, but, oh, she's here? Okay, I didn't see her earlier. Emily Funes Mejia. It's time for more action photography. We have the Principal Scholar Award. You will be receiving a pin for this one. The Principal Scholar Award is presented to those students who have had a grade point average of 3.75 or above each quarter of this school year. Tonight, the following students are receiving this award. As your name is called, come forward to receive your pin. Then, after you receive your pin, return to your seat. And we will hold applause until the end because it's a whole page. Here we go. Aiden Barber, Aisha Barrios Hernandez, Ellie Booz, Katie Brakey, Seth Brohard, Panina Birangiro, Mia Kabansag, Isaac Collier-Freed, Megan Constantine, Cameron DeCuna, Alexis Doolin, Mariah Doolin, Katie Fahey, Emily Funes Mejia, Maddie Giampa, Ava Gruya, Noah Hahn, Elena Holly, Micah Harris, Sarah Hernandez Caguana, Ava Hoover, Madeline Rovat, Olivia Rovat, Zachary Huff, Abigail Ineza, Molly Jeffers, Janie Johnson, Caitlin Joseph, Kai Knowlton, Malia Knowlton, Ethan Wright, Hannah Largo, Nayeli Magana, Josh Manus, Matthew Miller, Camden Montez, Ethan Morrison, Luke Malarzik, Chance Niansaba, Keza Niansenga, Harper Oberer, Kaylee Olson, Layla Palafox Stewart, Sydney Reed, Leslie Sandoval Castro, Ellie Sauser, Emily Sauser, Samantha Schneider, Hayden Seidel, Megan Shull, Becca Shull, Chloe Sorensen, Noah Statz, Lily Stevens, Jaden Vandereet, Sophia Velasco, Vivian Walker, Brandon Wance, and Jordan Winston. All right, I had a chance to take a 7th inning stretch during that one. How you guys doing? Ready for more awards? Because I got more. Next, it's for weights. Mr. Stats is busy making our students stronger mentally and physically. And he's got some awards. Yep. Now, I bet you want to know, who is the strongest? Male and female. For our strongest male lifter. How many pounds? What's his record?
Jaden is our first lifter here at Spring Valley to do a 1,000-pound club. Combination of deadlift, squat, and bench. He's our first in the history of SVA.
Jaden Vanderreed. Good mercy. I actually asked some students at one point who they would trust in gymnastics to lift them in the air and not drop them, and Jaden was on the list there, so I see why. We also have a strongest female lifter, and that would be Megan Shull. She is a 2nd-time winner of this category. Yep. Now we have awards for the most improved. And we are going to start with the most improved female. Female, Becca Shull. I feel like the next person should only get their award if they will flex with Mr. Stats. He's so alone here. But I'm sure that the most improved male would be willing to do that, right, Luke Malarzik? I know I pressured him into that, but it was worth it. We also have a great category here. Who are those people that maybe you don't think they're strong, or as strong as they are? Should be careful with my wording. We have a Stronger Than You Think award, and the male Stronger Than You Think award goes to Edwin Ruiz. Mr. Stats was like, she's going to be so surprised. The Stronger Than You Think female? I'm surprised. Molly Jeffers. Sorry. I started something there. All right, that is all for our weightlifters. Ask Molly to bench press you later. We are now to our athletics department, a much looked forward to category. First, we're going to start with our gymnastics award. Mr. Shull has some awards to give out.
And if we can have everyone in each team, they all stay until
Mr. Scholl would like each team to stay until the very end. So as I call your names, come up and then stay on the stage. For gymnastics, our MVP is Sofia Velasco. My favorite award of the Athletics Award is always the Spur Award, which we give for consistently showing Christ-like behavior as they perform in sports. And our Spur Award for gymnastics goes to Megan Schull. Our Most Improved Award in gymnastics goes to Madeline Rovat. Do a flip. I don't think this is happening. All right. We have our gymnastics captains, and I'd like to invite Jaden Vandereet to join Sofia Velasco and Megan Schull as team captains. We'd like to invite our seniors up who have been in gymnastics. Of course, already we have Megan Schull, Jaden Vandereet. We also have Jeremy Collier-Freed, Michael Kreit, Hayden Jobson, and Nathan O'Neill. And that is all our gymnastics awards. Mr. Foster has some volleyball awards to give out. Oh, sorry. Mr. Schull has some volleyball awards to give out. The MVP for volleyball, for JV volleyball, is Mia Kabansag. Sorry, athletes, we're gonna just make you stand here for a while. Our most improved for JV volleyball is Vivian Walker. And our Spur Award goes to Malia Knowlton. And our volleyball captains are Malia Knowlton, Mia Kabansag, and Kaylee Olson. Thank you. Next, we have awards for varsity volleyball. Our MVP for the varsity team is Megan Shull. We have two people in the most improved category, and those are Ellie Sauser and Mariah Doolin. You have to split the trophy. Got a King Solomon going here. Our Spur Award goes to Maddie Giampa. Our seniors are Megan Shull, Alexis Doolin, Ellie Sauser, Maddie Snodgrass, Caitlin Joseph, and Becca Shull. And our captains are Megan Shull, Alexis Doolin, and Caitlin Joseph. Just hang on. Captains, come back. Captains have to show a lot of flexibility. Thank you. Next up, we have varsity soccer. Our awards for varsity soccer. We're going to start with captains. Yeah. Our captains for varsity soccer are Isaac Collier-Freed, Hayden Jobson, and Josh Manus. Stay here because you are also in the seniors category, which also includes Jacob Mouget and Josh Manus, Hayden Jobson, Mason Burns, Isaac Collier-Freed, Jeremy Collier-Freed, and Samuel Mwiseneza. I got it. Okay. Our MVP for varsity soccer. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot to wait for the cameras. Our MVP is Isaac Collier-Freed. And the most improved is Jeremy Collier-Freed. The winner of our Spur Award will need to join us on stage, Seth Brohard. And the Coaches Award goes to Mason Burns. Thank you, athletes. You can go back to your seats. Our next category is girls JV basketball. Our MVP is Vivian Walker, who isn't here. Our Spur Award goes to Harper Oberer. Harper, get back here. You got to stay on the stage. You just happen to be the only one. Our most improved goes to Iget Uwase. And our captains are Harper Oberer. Oh, sorry, I'm jumping the gun. Sorry. Pause for photography. Our captain is Harper Oberer and Vivian Walker, but Harper Oberer. Girls varsity basketball. The It's been a long evening, folks. I got this, though. MVP goes to Madeline Rovat. Our most improved player is Maddie Giampa, who is not here. How about our Spur Award for Megan Schull? And our seniors are Alexis Doolin, Caitlin Joseph, Ellie Sauser, and Megan Schull. And captains are Alexis Doolin and Megan Schull. And that's the end of our varsity basketball category. This year I had a student write a persuasive paper for me, arguing that cheerleaders are athletes. And it was well argued. Our cheerleaders are hardworking athletes. So we have some great awards for cheer. For the JV cheerleaders, most improved, Brooklyn Urbaugh. Come on here. Most valuable, or our MVP, Iget Iwasasimbi. For the Spur Award, we have Aaliyah Garrett. And the captains of the team, Ruth Mugwaneza, and the co-captain is Iget Uwasesimbi. She's tired from cheering. Give her a break. Thank you to the JV. And I take it back. I said she was tired from cheering, but the cheerleaders never seem to get tired when I hear them practice in the atrium. Now our varsity cheerleaders. Most Improved award goes to Olivia Rovat. Our MVP is Erin A. Robinson. We have 2 Spur Awards for our varsity players. Those are Bree DeCuna and Dahlia Campillo. Miss Robinson told me once that her goal was to create a unified, supportive cheer team. And if that was not a unified, supportive cheer team, I don't know what is. They're sharing their award. We have our captain and co-captain, Antoinette West and Madison Snodgrass. This is not Antoinette West, but she is an authorized representative of Antoinette West. Our seniors on the varsity are Abigail Clary, Antoinette West, Dahlia Campillo, Erin A. Robinson, Madison Snodgrass, Molly Jeffers, Olivia Rovat, and Vivian Reeves. Thank you, varsity cheerleaders. Boys JV basketball is up next. We have 2 MVPs. They are Ethan Morrison and Braden Ohlenschlager. Look at the class of that man in a tux. Whew. Stay on the stage. Our Spur Award goes to Micah Harris. Our Most Improved Award. He's not here, right? Micah? No? Okay. I don't want to go too fast, but We'll keep going. Our most improved award goes to Zaid McIntosh. And finally, our Coaches Award goes to Alejandro Perdomo Zambrano. Thank you, JV. Next up, Varsity Boys Basketball. Okay. Varsity Boys Basketball, we have two MVPs, Noah Stats and Ethan Wright. Now we have two awards for most defensive, in a good way. That goes to Jacob Mouget and Josh Manus. Our Spur Award is for Isaac Collier-Freed. Just crop it. Most Improved Award goes to Jassy Aragon. And our Coaches Award, we have 4 recipients of the Coaches Award. Luke Malarzik, Mason Burns, Hayden Jobson, and Jeremy Collier-Freed. Our seniors on varsity basketball are Mason Burns, Isaac Collier-Freed, Jeremy Collier-Freed, Hayden Jobson, Ethan Wright, Josh Manus, Jacob Mouget, and Luke Malarzik. Should it also be Jacob Shull? And Jacob Shull. Just creating a little drama and tension here. Yes. Our captains are Mason Burns and Luke Malarzik. Give him another picture, it's okay. And that is all for varsity basketball. And for the grand finale of the sports awards, we have the Walt Sherman Athletic Award. The Walt Sherman Athletic Scholarship is awarded to student athletes at Spring Valley Academy who most exemplify the traits of the Christian athlete that the late Pastor Walt Sherman exhibited himself and tried to instill in each of his students. The student athlete exhibits a strong Christian character on and off the athletic forum. Their integrity is beyond reproach. They display exceptional talent, skills, work ethic, and athletic results. They are able to carry the team in morale and performance. Nominations are made by head coaches of varsity teams. And our Walt Sherman Athletic Awards go to Megan Shull and Ethan Wright. Next, we have our Fine Arts Awards. Mrs. Jeffers has several awards in this category. The first award will be the Art Achievement Award. This will go to 4 students who have shown that they are the most creative, have the greatest skill level, and are enthusiastic to learn new skills and techniques. Mrs. Jeffers has seen a lot of growth in their work over the past year. The Art Achievement Award goes to Abigail Ineza, Joanna Judd, Chloe Sorensen, and Lily Stevens. In absentia. The Ceramics Award. We have 2 Ceramics Awards. The first one goes to a student who has grown tremendously in their abilities to throw pots on the wheel. That goes to Sophia Velasco. Take a picture. You gotta take a picture. You gotta take. Oh, you want the other one too? Get them both. And the other Ceramics Award goes to the most creative and accomplished in hand-building projects, and that's Emily Sauser. Step up, parents. Mrs. Jeffers also has a very special award to give out. She came by my office the other day and told me a little bit about what she wanted to say about this student. I think every teacher hopes to give a student an opportunity that will spark within them and set something that will be a lifelong endeavor, whether it be the problems they solve or the books they read or the art they create. And Mrs. Jeffers has such a student who really pushed through some roadblocks in the initial learning of the pottery process and found a passion and a fire, literally, for pottery. SVA has an art endowment that is funded by an alumna, Jennifer Lean Berglund, in memory of her father, William Lean, an artist. As part of her interest in our art program, Jennifer and her husband Matt wanted to offer an award to encourage a student who has shown a particular interest and passion for art. This student works on her own in her own free time to better her pottery skills. Over the past year, she's grown in her skills and creativity beyond expectation. She has developed a lifetime passion that she hopes to continue into adulthood. With a $200 grant for pottery supplies, Elena Hawley. Who is not here? Someone tell her all the nice things that were said. We're on to music, folks. Woo! My pages are waning. Here we go. We've got some choir awards to give out. We would like to recognize some choir members whose dedication for the musicianship of the choir and their leadership within the group has been key. Key sounds like a pun, but that's music pun. First, we will start by recognizing 5 seniors that have been part of choir for all their high school years. All these seniors have been part of the choir department even longer than that. Each of these choral members will receive a 4-year choir pen, and they are Penina Birangiro, Dahlia Campillo, Skylar Hill, Nathan O'Neill, and Ethan Wright. Special thanks to each of these seniors for their dedication and loyalty to the choir department. You can go back to your seats. Next, we would like to recognize some choir members whose dedication, leadership, and commitments to the choir department has been key. Sorry. Thanks to the following choir members, and I have a nice list so you can hold your applause until the end. These choir department members that have gone above and beyond: Ellie Booz, Mia Kabansag, Dahlia Campillo, Jeremy Collier-Freed, Megan Constantine, Maddie Giampa, Ava Gruya, Noah Hahn, Madeline Rovat, Malia Knowlton, Janan Linares, Melody Melendez, Harper Oberer, Leslie Sandoval, Emily Sauser, Ellie Sauser, Chloe Smith, Layla Stewart, Amador Trejo, Mark Waite, Maya Waite, Garrett Johns, and Gracie Wilkins. I think some parents in the audience can recognize the unfortunate nature when your baby cries at the wrong time. And our seniors are going through that right now. Now, I'd like to tell you about the Director's Award of Excellence, but that's actually going to be given at the Choir Senior Showcase concert next week. So hold your enthusiasm, come to the concert. She will give out another award. Now is time to recognize the student conductor, Ellie Sauser. Mrs. Doria is very proud of her work, leadership, and contribution to the choir department during all her middle school and high school years. Ellie's musical passion has had a great impact in the music department. Good job, Ellie! And for the last choir award or choral award, we'd like to present the National School Choral Award. This award recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of top choral students nationwide. The student receiving this award is someone who has been part of the choir department for 8 years and has shown great passion, dedication, commitment, and love for choral music in all possible ways. She would like to present, Mrs. Doria would like to present the National School Choral Award to Dahlia Campillo. I hope you've all had the chance to hear our choir because it really is second to none. Next, our band department awards. First of all, the band department would like to recognize 14 seniors who have been in band all 4 of their high school years. Each of them will receive a 4-year band pin in recognition. Please come forward to receive your pin when your name is called. Toby Cambig, Alexis Doolin, Caitlin Joseph, Josh Manus, Matthew Miller, Jacob Mouget, Luke Malarzik, Vivian Reeves, Ellie Sauser, Samantha Schneider, Becca Schull, Megan Schull, Chloe Smith, and Madison Snodgrass. It's okay. Special thanks to these seniors. Don't go too far, though. We have 3 seniors that will receive a 4-year stage band pin for their 4+ years in stage band. And those are Vivian Reeves, Becca Schull, and Ellie Sauser. This past Sunday, Ellie Sauser was awarded the Louis Armstrong Jazz Band Award at the Stage Band Spring Concert. Let's give her a hand. Next is the Director's Award. This year, Mr. Huff is presenting 8 Director's Awards. This is the most Director's Awards that has ever been given out. A testament to the talent and hard work seen in the band department this year. When your name is called, please come forward and receive your Director's Award. I'm going to call each category separately. For improvement, we have 2 awards, and they go to Sophia Schrodel and Sophia Velasco. An award for dedication goes to Samantha Schneider. An award for contribution, I have 3 of these. They go to Mia Kabansag, Noah Hahn, and Chloe Smith. And we have 2 awards for achievement, and those will be going to Zaid McIntosh and Paul Papuanu. Each year, the high school band chooses a student conductor. In recognition of this position, Mr. Huff will present a custom baton to this year's student conductor, Josh Manus. I thought so. Every so often at SVA, we have a student we choose to recognize for not only their accomplishments in either band or choir, but for their involvement in both groups and beyond. This year, we have just that student. Not only has she been a dedicated member in both band and choir, but has also made a huge impact in the musical community at large. This student will receive the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award. In his long career, Bernstein made an indelible mark on the musical world as a conductor, composer, and teacher. This award honors students whose music contributions, dedication, and creativity set them apart as deserving of the highest recognition for their achievements. Therefore, the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award is hereby presented to Ellie Sauser. The final band awards, including the John Philip Sousa Band Award, will be handed out at next week's High School Band Spring Concert. Now, as they say, the best is yet to come, but it's time in the evening for me to take off my old lady glasses and turn over the program to someone else. But I thank you for tolerating my poor Catskill Comics impression. I'll be here all week, as they say. Thanks to some of you. All right. I will now turn the podium over to our esteemed leader, Darren Wilkins.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for that fantastic job emceeing this program. I'm on the schedule to give away the final 2 awards, but there are a couple of loose ends I need to tie up first. I really appreciate our math department for going out and finding a little bit of sponsorship to acknowledge some really remarkable accomplishment in mathematics. That achievement for Becca and Garrett to get the perfect 5 on the calculus AP exam is just really remarkable. And so is getting a 36 on the math section of the ACT. Now, yeah, give it up for them. When we acknowledged that, it made me realize that that it left another accomplishment unacknowledged. You know, I'm at the point here where I'm kind of at a throw caution to the wind deal. If you knew that there was a student who got a perfect 36 on another section of the ACT, which is just as remarkable, I think we'd want to acknowledge that in the same way. Now, we haven't gone out we haven't gone out and done this ahead of time, but as I was sitting there, I thought, you know what, I'm going for it. And I can hardly see out there, but I'm wondering if there is another sponsor, like for math, who would be willing to say, I'll sponsor the same $500 award for the student that got a perfect 36 on another section. What's that?
It was a 200 award for the ACT.
Oh, was it 250? Okay. All right. 250. Yeah, okay. 250. Is there someone out there who'd be willing to sponsor that? Oh my goodness, I see 3 hands. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I saw 3 hands go up. If you could all 3 make good on that, we'll have a little bank for the next time this happens, which hopefully will be next year. Okay? So if you could, I don't want to let any of the 3 of those slip away, but that will make it so we don't have to do this from the front next time. Okay? So I appreciate that. All right. So I want to acknowledge that student right now. It worked. Toby Camby got a 36. He did that on the reading section of the ACT. I've never had a student do that before. All I have to hand you is a handshake at the moment, but the money's on the way. Good job, Toby. I almost gave you $500, Toby. All right. So one more loose end. We announced this recently in a chapel, and I've also featured it on my newsletter, but I think it bears repeating here. Becca Schull was a National Merit Scholarship finalist this year. That puts her, based on her standardized testing, in the top half of the top 1% of all high school students in the United States in her academic achievement based on her ACTs. That gets her a full ride scholarship to a number of different colleges. So we're not giving a monetary award. The scholarship is an award. But I told Becca, I want to give this certificate to you again. Can you bring it here so I can present it to you? She said, if I can find it. So she did some searching. She found it on the floor of her car. It's crinkled up and has a tear in it. But come up here, Becca. I'm going to give it to you again. Okay, here's another reason it's a good thing that we got a few more sponsors, because she also got a perfect 36 on the writing section. Okay. I don't know if y'all realize how remarkable it is, the achievements of some of these seniors on these standardized tests. We have never, in my 10 years, had this kind of achievement from a senior class. It's really, really a special thing. All right. Good work, all of you. Now, down to the 2 awards that I'm on the schedule for. The first is the Principals Award. I often call this award the I just know it when I see it award. There's not some particular criteria for it. In some years, it's kind of a stealthy thing. In Matthew 5, in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus kind of outlines 2 different ways to make a difference in the world. One is salt, and one is light. Salt kind of adds good flavor. It disappears into the food and just makes everything taste better. And some people are like that. Some people really make a difference in these quiet, understated ways. And some people are light, who are up on a stage and make a difference publicly. And sometimes we go for the stealth candidate, sometimes for that one that's kind of obvious in a public way. This year, this student is both. I just couldn't be prouder of a kid. This is a kid who I've had several different college admissions people and vice presidents for academics contact me to ask about this student. And I have to tell you, I don't know that I've ever said this about another kid, but I've told them this is a once-in-a-generation student in every way. Work ethic, talent, intelligence, adventurous spirit, willingness to do to be up for anything, sense of adventure. This is a kid that wants to climb high mountains and sail the seven seas. I just could not be prouder or more impressed or have more admiration, I don't know, for any student that I've ever had. So this was a pretty easy decision amongst a class that had a lot of really phenomenal candidates. Principal's word, along with a $100 check, goes to Ellie Sauser. All right, for all these great awards, now we're down to the last one, and we believe that this one towers above all the others. That there is nothing that you could do well enough to rise above what this one means. You know that we've been on a journey for a long time at SVA to build our culture of kindness. That we know that if we don't have that, we're nothing. It says so in 1 Corinthians 13. We are nothing without it. And so every year we give out 2 awards. We recognize 2 students with the Kindness Award. The selection process happens through nominations from faculty, and so they choose 2 students from every class in the high school, and then those 8 students go through a voting process with the whole student body. So to get selected for this, you cannot fake your way to this award, because those teachers who see the students every day are the ones who say, these are the ones who should be considered. And then your peers who walk those halls with you and sit in those classrooms with you every day, who see who you really are day after day after day, they're the ones who say, yes, these are the 2. Now, there are lots of students who exemplify this for us, but here are the 2 that are recognized this year. This comes for each one with a $750 award. So, those 2 students this year are Megan Schull and Olivia Rovat. All right. Well, congratulations to every single one of you. I just couldn't be more proud of this student body. Sometimes we fall into negativity and stereotype the youth and that kind of thing. But whenever we might find ourselves turning negative on our kids, I just have to step back and remind myself, I think every other school that I know would give their eye teeth for our students at SVA. We're so fortunate to have you. We love you. We're so blessed to be able to spend our days working with you and seeing you grow. And I know that there are a number of you that we're going to be seeing on the news someday for good reasons, not bad ones. All right, so congratulations, super proud of you. We're going to have Evan come up here and offer prayer. Before that, I have a couple of announcements I'm supposed to make here. All high school students get an award. As you leave here, there's a gift basket for you. Your class president and vice president should be out there to hand you your personalized gift bag. Okay, so that's every single one of you. So make sure to pick that up on your way out. Let's see. Oh, NHS, stick around to help tear down. And we're going to be leaving these decorations up for 10 or 15 minutes afterwards. So parents and kids, if you want to come up here and take some photos, you're welcome to do that. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Really appreciate your presence. And Evan. Oh, yeah. Oh, I almost left out something really important. This whole program, the person who makes it happen is our registrar, Kathy Burns. Kathy is somebody who works so hard to just add good flavor to our schools through her school spirit competitions and just doing all the hard work behind the scenes. And she never wants the spotlight. She puts in the work to make it happen and then just kind of sits in the background. But we just appreciate her so much. Thank you, Kathy, for making this program happen.
I'm just a little too short. It says, wait, what did I say? It says, all right, let's pray. Let's pray. Bow your heads, close your eyes. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful night and all the teachers and students who made this possible. We pray that we don't lose sight of you and all the glory is given to you because you are the greatest award giver. Let us continue to keep pushing hard in everything that we do in life and never to lose sight of you. Help us to be safe on our trips home, and remember that the last shall be first in the kingdom of heaven. So, in Jesus' name, amen.